It was one of the deadliest days for law enforcement in the state of Pennsylvania's history. Joining me now is retired FBI Special Agent Raymond Carr. Thank you so much for being here. You know, domestic violence calls are among the most dangerous that officers face. A federal report said they were responsible for the highest number of officer fatalities, more than any other kind of call. Why is this?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me, Elizabeth. And, you know, training law enforcement officers, one of the things we tell them right from the beginning is two of the most dangerous things that you're going to do in your career is answer domestic calls and make car stops. Because in both situations, you have no idea what you're walking into. And although I don't think that's quite the case here, but it is definitely my thoughts and prayers go out to the families of the officers and to the York County Police Department and all their officers. They're suffering greatly. I know because I've been there.
Yeah, in this case, this man broke into the house of his former girlfriend. Police had been on the lookout for him. Here's what I don't understand. They were looking for him with misdemeanor arrest, citations. This was not a serious crime. Why do you think this escalated so quickly?
Well, you have a combination of behaviors here. You have stalking, you have trespassing, you have loitering, and prowling. They're all serious warning signs. You know, when you stalk and prowl a person, you're deliberately entering someone else's space. You're testing boundaries. You're ignoring clear social and legal limits. Every step that he was taking, from the watching to the following to showing up at the home, increased the risk of violence occurring.
Well, and then on top of that, you say the former girlfriend says he set fire to her truck as it was parked outside her house. And officers found when they went inside the house that he had shot and killed the black Labrador, the pet. So obviously he's a violent person, but they didn't know all that as they were walking through that front door. Do you think, based on your experience, that officers handled this entire call correctly? Obviously, one of them who was involved in the shooting wasn't even armed. Obviously, it was his fellow officers who returned fire, but it doesn't sound like they were ready for the danger that they faced in that moment.
Well, like I said earlier, when you answer a domestic call, you never know what you're going to walk into. The lethality of these things, because you're serving a warrant. And whenever you serve a warrant or there's a search warrant, you're going to confront a person, and that can act as a flashpoint. And he already feels cornered. He already feels desperate. He's sitting and waiting for the girlfriend to come home. And if she comes home before those police officers get there, he's going to kill her.
Yeah.
The police officers just happen to take her place.
What can you tell me about this AR-15 style rifle with a suppressor that he used?
Well, the AR-15, it's going to have one or two rounds, either a 223 or a 5.56. And the capacity, there really is no capacity. It's more or less the magazines. And it sounds like he had the largest magazine, which probably was about 30 rounds. Then it was automatic. So those police officers, God rest their soul, they never stood a chance.
This township where the shooting took place is in a very beautiful and rural part of Pennsylvania. It's a small township, just 9,000 people live there. It's not just the police department that's going to feel this, that entire community will.
Well, absolutely. It resonates. It has a ripple effect that not just people in York County, but there's police officers all over the world, including myself, that are feeling this. Because it's a rarity when you find three of your fallen brothers that go down at one time.
Yeah, a rarity, in even the biggest and busiest city, but extraordinarily tragic in a very small town like this. Raymond Carr, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.